Assalamualaikum everyone. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Today my topic of discussion is that how the Bible story is different from the story of the Holy Quran of Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. Hazrat Adam alayhi salam, which is known as the father of human beings, also called Adam in English version, and Eve, Hazrat Hawwa is called Eve in the biblical version. So in these two instances, I am going to tell you the difference between these two stories. In biblical story, the Hazrat Adam alayhi salam was forbidden to eat the forbidden fruit in the biblical story, and during this process he was, you can say, he was possessed by the serpent, which is known as Iblis, and he said that God wants to eliminate you from the knowledge of the knowledge of the good and the bad. So this is why he is telling you not to eat the fruit. Adam and Eve make a mistake and eat the fruit of the Garden of Eden, in which they immediately get thrown away into the world. And in this scenario, it is shown that Eve is the culprit over here, as he had forced Adam to eat the forbidden fruit. Whereas in Islam, the story is entirely different. In Islam, Adam and Eve were strolling in the Garden of Eden, where Iblis came and he told them not to eat the forbidden fruit, as it would make them angels, and they would, you can say, make their life an everlasting life in the paradise of Allah Almighty. So Hazrat Adam and Eve in the beginning didn't, you can say, took an initiative towards the fruit, but slowly and steadily, when Iblis swore in the name of Allah Almighty, they immediately said, Hazrat Hawwa said that if he is swearing in the name of Allah Almighty, then why would he be wrong? So she ate the fruit, whereas Adam also saw her and ate the fruit. So in this case, the mistake is by both of them. Both of them are the culprit of eating the fruit, the forbidden fruit. And in this case, the shamelessness is exposed, and Allah Almighty says to them to go immediately back into the earth. So this was the whole story, and this was the difference between them. As in Islam, it is said that forbidden fruit was the forbidden fruit of wheat. So in the Holy Quran, the wheat is shown as the forbidden fruit. The fruit is shown as the forbidden fruit of wheat. Whereas in the Christian version, biblical version, it is said that the forbidden fruit was the fruit of knowledge, and that is what Allah Almighty was telling the Adam and Eve to not to eat the forbidden fruit. So this was the difference between these two stories.